You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
at the compound, we will make players they know get access for play them game them because if you watch on setting on the field automatically, in fact, when you watch through the FIFA and careful, if you say referee, you get a ball where you're not dead, so you nip out automatically that match you get for stop because of the way at least we get a fearful and a wonderful match where you get for play. So if you only see they happen so far and then we get the game automatically where the goal constraint, as you say we get for stop. And the man say most of them probably are where people only cry for the FA, not the one. FA don't go into this array, no control on the day. We get something in the way, I mean, they for tackle and we get things in the back as well, where the need for touch on. And the offices area and at home. We don't see even into the constitutions of the FA. You know, you get forget a side, we get for differentiate from the field and from the office. Now, I think say the past government we failed for do now the FA. Right now, we game the play. You see, say most of the people we I mean, if you get come, most of the spectators they are different teams. Who say you go for go to now the FA building? You know, and then an administrative building. You know, go find way person. You go support a Mighty Blackpool or support all the audience or Diamond Star. You go to snap at the building for watch. If you any other thing missing or any other thing happen, let them go blame. Now the staff and the security for the football association. So it's not you don't what this for do. You don't feel like if offense or if you get the difference between the field and the building, we go make if you don't go watch the game automatically now the field side you did. Administrative building and for the staff they will work on the FA. So these are the things the man don't put in place for CC all the things they come to pass in the 4 years as a president for the football association.
All right, you know, Petros, you talk on things that were very important for the runnings of football at the country, most especially the one we're going to do it, the SLFA Academy. Yeah, the Secretariat of Football, we they administrate everything for do with football at the country. And the very pitch of itself, we see some of the lab system within the academy. Apart from the something like perimeter or so, we want to do differentiation between the pitch, outside support our fans for stop, and that's of the administrative building. Another concern again, where people be on the over time, again for do with the sitting accommodation. Premier League matches they're not they playing at that venue day. Where people in camp they can't sit up. Except the few them we can get access for Sidom, now they want to make against chairs them. Because neighbor people in the week come we then chairs them, wake again to people them. Way to me and to other people them we don't they follow football, no say you're not supposed to be so at all.
Yeah, it's a very, very good one. No say they think of every person. I mean, in the country, we see how it make the 6,000 capacity in the Southern Arena. You know, Southern Arena, you know, go to me say, you know, go big like we Ultra for big, or you know, go big like we Camp Nou big. Of course, like 6,000 capacity compared to 35 or 50,000 capacity. But I can tell you, me brother, if you don't go to Southern Arena, if you buy a ticket for go watch a match, automatically that ticket where you go see a seat number. Where I mean, that side you go sit down because you know go like we stadium be the first and see some push for me, but only thing they don't want to in place. So waiting, you don't know now internal. Presently, waiting in get in mind and the fact that we know say if you go to the SLFA Academy, they already put a structure when at the pavilion side. With that structure, they only get offices in the day. But one part of that structure at the pavilion side, now one. Now you know more they want for put in place. That one side no more. So waiting if you say if for double lamb to 2 or 3. So if we get maybe of 1,000 or 2,000 people away, they want to go watch game at the SLFA, maybe don't go adjust side and they wait and go slow because if you don't put 2, 3, 4 on top, automatically you don't solve the problem. So if you don't pay 10,000 leons for at least you go watch game, not again for you pay 5 million again and new leon for at least you buy Robert Chia for go to them and watch a match. So all I'm saying they don't think come in mind say if we come as a president, they elect don't be as a president, so I don't think they will rectify and then saying they will settle automatically then do on the process. And will come and at least for rush number in the end. You want to look at the drainage facility first and after that it will come into the pavilion area and start best and go double them to 2 or 3. All in saying they and mind you that a man will get some of the equipment away, I mean they be left out at the Southern Arena. They will about they did plenty, the grand news as well at the pitch. They did plenty again. So they say they not necessarily again for at least you go to China or you go to other countries for go buy them. You don't they. So automatically when they still they get the pavilion, you get the citizens where you go do and when you buy the ticket, if you might Blackpool people all over there, so automatically if you say me na Petros, I didn't na sit 1 or sit 2, we are going to pavilion, I sit 1 I go sit down fully, at least I watch my game peacefully and I serve best I enjoy my game than for avoid that way they can say push for me make a sit down and all. So all I'm saying it didn't a manifesto and now we don't kind of power I didn't say they want for work towards so people them way go and go now the FA in the next 2 or 3 season times, you go see the pavilions where that the Brema be say they make them one, but when you don't come say you go double them to 2 or 3 for people and get a huge amount of accommodation whenever they go watching different matches in the Leon Premier League.
All right, with all the goodies them and all the things that we just explained to us, one go see this not a team bigger for do with lip service because before this term, we Thomas Daddy Brema be calm, you know, in governance. We see he make so many promises, you know, for transform football na the country. Though he come, he do some of the things that we promise, but he not be able to complete all of them. We not go see a replica of that in the case of Babadi.
Yes, of course, a big kudos to the past governments. And Thomas Daddy Brema made a mention, it's got tremendously, yeah. And you see, say football play in a different areas them, you know, in terms of different categories, the under 17s, the under 20, we see them qualify first time ever in history and take part, though they not reach to the final or go into another stage, but they see them put Sierra Leone into that limelight there. And we see say one of the best players there, then Commode, one of the highest goal scorer in Commode, and then one of the first team we scored to get the competition against the host nations when Egypt, and they back as well, don't you say, a good platform. And here again, we qualified to 2021, I think a Cup of Nations, na Cameroon as well. So in tenor, 4 years tenor, he did extremely well. And we don't say, na a man way at least it don't pave smooth way for Babadi Kamara. For at least also in stop, it will continue. You understand? Because if we don't say football on play na Freetown, waiting the new elected president do now, at least it take the game back into the districts, to the region. We see in campaign strategy way it be do. You see, you're gonna put logo. You get that put logo and lungi. You get the closets. You get that couch trophy way president don't conclude Nabu. You're gonna bounce again. You see they get Baba the trophy. You're gonna put logo and Tonkolini, Kenema and on. So it wants to say even if football playing a Freetown, what about the district areas? And he believes most of the players them we na stars them way the common as Sierra Leone. If you watch into the Potoko side and the Lungi side, they get the best players them. So it wants to say football play in the different regions them, and they see how it will collaborate them players and they come into the national team system. Because if you go to the provinces right now, they will tell you say, well, always there upon Africa no more. We were there, we get most of the talents them, and then we not get the facility where at least them players and they will come out and start playing and go show them potential. So now you make way. It don't come so irrespective of a mandate. You see Sierra Leone and football for playing in different areas them, more especially district areas them, and from that particular area now, we'll get most of the players them will come. Maybe if you middle reach age for playing under 17 category, if you improve them, they will watch through the leagues them. If you now win the best players, now maybe not Tonkolili in league way, you get for up on the district league, they will take you. If you will fit in the under 17 category, then you go play there. And then the back self now a side where at least teams then will come and market players like the Bantam Football Club. Now they want to go CAF Champions League and Confederation. East Lions want to go CAF Champions League. How they get for getting players in there? Now they think well for go put player in Guinea, Liberia, Algeria, then Sporting Director they tell us they get 2 players away the Common Ivory Coast. What about the players then? We get huge amount of players that they play in the provinces. Just because of they not get the kind of talent or they not get the kind of limelight or potential, we go make we not go see them. But if football play each and every side in the country, I can tell you, not really follow Ghana, Guinea, Gambia or Senegal for CAF players then for 2-3 weeks for just play CAF Confederation or CAF Champions League.
All right, thank you very much. Continue for the with me at the program. In name now Petros Kata, you know, a renowned sport journalist. They have for talk on a range of issues we get to do with local sports in the country. Well, again, at the studio earlier on, I tell you say I deal with Abbas Blah. We, you know, now a name where people don't they hear for a very long time. Well, Abbas, I think today they are for talking a different capacity, but this name synonymous to cricket. Whenever they hear Abbas, people feel say that cricket they can't talk about. So what's different, you know, from the past programs them we be done there where they talk on cricket, and today they are for talk in a different capacity, as they are for represents the you know, they have represents the UEFA under 15 Cup where they carry on at the country. So briefly, we just want to let you start with and then from there we continue.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Presenter. Yeah, you said everybody know about cricket, and I tell you, we get a connection, the vintage, we get the cricket and the football team. So this time around, we thought and fit here, we all need for work as one for let something go fine. So I then at the position now for the tournament manager, because this tournament here now tournament where we don't happen now Liberia, Ghana, and Nigeria. So the last time the Vintage Football Club Bingo represents Sierra Leone, Liberia, and then we win the one and the other, and they come up quarterfinals. So this time around now, the organization decide for let every country host their own now, then pick 2 for go na the grand tournament. So now that make they have to today.
So like this competition we talk about, it clear say that national competition, just that to now for do a locally now for pick the best, we go represent the country. And only limited to under 15 players them, or na can go beyond that category there.
Yeah, for this was one under 15 tournament, because the main tournament now for under 15 boys, and it get age limit. Even if you don't 15, at least they can give you like 5 months. 15 years, 5 months you can play the tournament. So that's when the first.
African football, we come in terms of age. Mostly we can see players that can cheat. Yeah. So also modality or mechanism that I don't put in place for ensure say the players them we go say they are there within that age. Be players them within that age, because many times we don't see players who can go represent even the national side. When they can go after 1 or 2, 3 tests, they can do, some of them can fail because they can notice say then they're above the age.
Yeah, we don't put measures in place because the last time earlier we didn't go Liberia because may not be good at tournament, they have been busy. So they run a test in few players, and even we say if we go like 4 or 5 players not be able to play. So I believe say we go still call the man, we go can do the test for the arbitration, where we don't get all the teams they all want, we can do the arbitration, then we scan the players and then we know who that and who that fit for play the tournament.
So when the tournaments they kickstart?
Well, the tournament in December we don't put on because we this 1-2 election will go on at the SLFA, we need like stable something in December. So now December we don't fix.
All right. December the competition goes start. How we get for play like? Is it that you get for play na Freetown and other parts in the country like the provincial areas them? Now something open.
Yeah, you get for play na Freetown because we don't make an for the east and the west. Eastern they play, Western they play, but now 16 teams we don't invite already for play. So some games get for the play at the football academy, some games get for the play at the approach field, approach school playing field.
At Eastern.
So yes, at least teams then from Eastern get for benefits, teams then from the Western part also get for benefits. So now then 2 ground and they will target for use.
So what about the under 15 teams them within the provincial areas? Or not cater for them at all?
No, for right now we not cater for them, but we host one Nabo when they then be played their own Nabo. So this now with the culture now to Freetown.
Okay. All right, continue for the with me now the program. A name na Abbas Blah. Of course, they have to talk about the UEFA under 15 tournament we go kickstart now the country shortly, and get for do it under 15 boys them we get for represent the country. The 2 best team them get for represent the country. Well, continue for do it me as I will come back to you. We get other issues them where we get for can discuss with regards to that competition day. Now, Petros, now we look at the transition where they carry on. The transition team was Babadi be put together just after them be announced within a week time we'll see be set up a transition team where they look into the past administration, waiting and be do, and so far how the secretariat done the run. But of late we get information say a staff na the FA be broke through. You know, now one of the very important offices, most of the financial transaction documents them, then can keep them. You know, names then they come up with allegedly then say then be broke through and take some documents them where relates to, you know, accountability, giving accounts to the one that now we don't take up the leadership.
Yeah, London a very, very, very disheartening one, and it's sad for that at least to get such kind of the news we is very, very bad. Yeah, I can tell you. And the transition committee will be picked Friday. I mean a week before they announce Babadi Kamara, the new elected president. Like people in way, they're very, very righteous, they're very honest, and people in way they sabi waiting they do so far. Anything way they put on par, I can tell you it will be 100%. And we believe in them. We will not say then go at least for all these the past governments, the staffs then and the SCC where the new elected president would get an Innova, I mean in tone and staff for the as the president for the full association. It will be a smooth walkover for them, yeah. But the news we are so it not be good at all, yeah. We sleep one morning and I receive a call, yeah. I receive a call say we need to go na SLF in the morning and they don't break the office side, the documents them of the financial department today, and they're not good at all. But what me think, I be think say na thief man them na the community don't do so. First of all, I don't think say like na the documents they missing. But think say when they say na the finance department like na money don't missing, you understand? So we I go there And we see saying that most of the things we, I mean, allegedly get for do with the monetary aspect from the past government. And what thing they do now the fact that, you know, say last week then we get maybe a welcoming Nabu. And most of the staff them,
yeah,
the SLFA, yes, Nabu. Yeah. So most of them they jetting Nabu, and for Southwest they grant that kind of good occasions. But I guess certain amount of staff them will not be good at all. And according to the security, I made for understand say Sunday. And most of the staff them, with the name be called. Me not go name them, and the release with them pull out the FA, back staff no name them. So we not get a right for name the one that we at least they be mentioned, or we're gonna have CID. But now 3 of them. One where I mean they get for do with the safety and security officer at the FA in a position and the way I mean and we go do a statement, and the 2 back way then the name be called up. We then back we go to CID and they do the statement, and the CID become they do the investigation and SLFA. But they not broke the building per se, or neither not broke the offices per se. And just that they just prime the domots, see how best then take some documents, then we go for do the monetary issues. Then well, wait till me go say, I thank God the office not born. Like we Edsa can do. Where they burn the office for some document then. I don't know what me pre God for. But we see them do so in right at all, because if you don't announce the transition committee on Friday, then the transition committee don't meet the finance department. Say on Monday, now for submit some documents, then we at least for do a check back. Then on Sunday, then come lost all the document there for meet of Monday. We're not good at all. We don't say say we get some mismanagement then we will take place from the past government of Tomoza Degama. We're not good at all.
So say this is a strategy, you know, for them able for only accountable.
Exactly. Now a very, very big strategy. We're not good at all. We don't say we see doing it the turn away, they be in place. There is a lot of cautions and we don't be go in place, we're not good at all. And I believe say the transition committee don't get a meeting with them and amicably the matter don't solve. But we see not do so at all on the service from the past government. We don't be the seek options, we not good at all for the game of football.
All right, sir. With this way, I mean, this allegation would only get say set of workers them that the FA don't begin they lost some documents them. You know, we get for do it the monetary transactions, so it don't happen within the FA. Whilst you get them very workers and they still there around the FA, and some of them still they work with you know, the new president way na Babadi Kamara. You see say it go necessary for let Babadi Kamara continue for work with them same staff than
as we don't say we you don't get a CID department who don't come and investigate you automatically you need not go to the country say this can person you not good at all for work. If you want for fail before you are tenor, if you know say them person are not good, if you want work there automatically you go fail. And if you know say you get certain people them way I mean you come out the FA where you think say you good for work with automatically it go good for you. And most of them people in the FA people in Sierra Leone normally this new administrative work on, because if you know say if you work on there, what's not the difference? There's no difference compared to the past government. So waiting people are not cry for, not only for at least they get a change from the presidency position, but they get an entirely change, entirely change from the FA. We got people around that we don't take past 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. Able, I don't know what Sabi do the job in the FA. What about the young going people in the way they come up? What's up with them? So automatically they kill the talent of people in the way they come up. Where I mean, want to take up the responsibility in certain positions in the FA. I can tell me about that. If we get certain times in the way people in the FA need to go for rest. Yeah, the other people in them come in and see them back go suitable in their position there. So man, we watch in passport now in book don't flop. The kind of travel, the kind of stamp that someone don't get. So man, one creates that kind of opportunity for people in for at least then gets that kind of facility in there for traveling out the country, meet with old people and new people and establish that will run the administrative well in terms of the FA affairs. So this is very, very clear. If Babadi Kamara, where they like today, most of people in Sierra Leone, when are the most popular SLFA presidents who don't get na the history of Sierra Leone don't come to this position. And if it want for fail, it will work with the government. But if you want for fail entirely, make it change the entirely system of the football administration for to say bringing the people away satisfied with, bringing the people away if you say it will work with for Selbest, it run a good 4 years to the football association. And how it get for work with them people in there. You know what come no more? It say I will can't sack them people in there because you get for take a time, yeah. And then say a system. And then people in there, most of them now they get the system. They get for come, they get for show you how they get for one because now a new person. They get for lead you to 2-3 people them. You come na CAF, you come na CAS, you come na FIFA and on. So how the people in get for direct you, that's why you get for lead in the position in the way that's where you want for lead. But if you get certain people in way I think same out of the scene, you have for work with, it go very, very good for you. It go very nice. We get a lot of brilliant, young, vibrant people in way they come up when I think say people in the FA get back, forget the responsibility. And when I think say people in back when in another football association they other people in the back way, I mean, get the know-how, get the mandatory, and get the mantle for take up most of the responsibility and the thing will happen at the FA. And people who don't take past 20, 30 years, not if say and a family property, yeah, give for create a space for other people away for coming and it's our best to walk into a footstep. Now then they call, I mean, the working transactions, yeah. You don't go there forever. Because if you don't do it for forever, I think you sick or I mean so take up to you tomorrow, you know, then nobody no go take what's your responsibility. What are you go blame? Every side go fail as well. So if everybody want to fail, make at least a step in for work with the government. But if you want to fail automatically, this current government here, make a shift each and every person and say bring a new fresh game man them we will come in and say it run the administrative into another level. So in a very big clear message, I think say if you listen or where people them way they listen the program right now on Facebook or they watch in every different platform, I think a good message for them for you go get back of your mind.
All right, continue for there with me. In name now, Petros Carter, with a sport journalist there, they analyze all the issues then we get for do with local sports in the country. Continue for there with me. In case you just join me, the program na Liberty Sports, and they come to you live, na Liberty Online Television, our Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where they watch we from. Don't forget to drop your comments on any of the platform that they watch we, and also send me a message on 074 200 545. Make your inputs in the program, ask your question as we get experts in there, we go respond and give answer to them questions today. I come back to you, Abbas. Now you don't talk about the competition formats. Yeah, it only limited to teams then are Freetown, East and West. Now let we look at the match officiating because many times we don't see competitions then can come where mostly we can get issues. Particularly we get to do with age limits. You know, you go get this team go fill in certain amounts of players, them way sometimes 1 or 2 go they above that age day. We are in sometimes then go even all don't kind of feel now the players then go don't converge that they feel the other team puts say this and this and this will feel say then they above the age. When I get any mechanism at that point in time, if then kind of situation they also come up, when I go for check and know if this player fall within the age or they above the age.
Yeah, like I tell you earlier on, we don't put that in place.
Okay.
And we also don't write to the past SLFA body. So we get for go meet this new body back and preach the project to them back. Because with done it at least and we give with the green lights and a good initiative. Coming to your question back where you say if we don't put mechanism in place, like I tell you, teams then get for go for habilitation.
Okay.
Now day we they go scan.
Before the competition?
Yes, then we get for give each team a tag.
Okay.
With the tag now we they make them, now we they do everything. Where you take out your team, then we hand over you now. We snap on all as one back with the people that we get the tag. So you not get the tag, automatically we know say you know the parts of the tournament. And if you go try for go remove the picture or waiting, then we gonna say somebody don't tamper with this because we get forget extra photo shoots. We get forget like a team photo shoot for every team. Then we get forget captain photo shoot and everything. So then they all in place. So in terms of this player, they count on a feel and that it get for happen. Teams then get for take chance. Say this wise in a second half with the fair we sneak on.
Yeah.
So at least if anybody raise up that comment, they raise him, we can count and then we ask the player produce you life card. So if you not get life card now, we not say you not get for play. And the life card get for be signed by we, then they signed by few people from the SLFA also. So we do work with the SLFA.
In a situation where in a team try for beat the system, when I get any penalty with that team league on that gonna get any disciplinary measures them on don't put in place for that.
Then at the law we deal with the regulation of the FIFA and the CAF on the 15 tournaments. We they look at their own policies. Then we serve the ad we don't want to. You know, say we own culture sometimes can different from the other people and they we don't say we need for ad one to. That get for be given to all the club owner there. We don't get for can the meeting. So at least then get for go with them, go with the policies. Or not say the policies fit them, then they can play the tournament.
So any registration day for teams then we go on for the part of this tournament?
Yeah, we make small registration. You know, say sometimes some people where they not put money some side, they not go value them, they not go and come on time, they not go and take something serious. So we just limit until 5,000 millions. We now we say clubs then for put. The rest we can look out for sponsors and do other things.
Now we look at officiating, we're very key because many times in most of the matches the Mookie watch, you notice see the match officiating on day it can calm the situation and at the same time it can able to rise the situation, make it lead to conflicting atmosphere. Now most of the venues the Mookie go. So host modalities them that don't put in place in terms of match officiating?
Yeah, we like earlier tell you say we don't discuss with the past which will be right them. So then we direct way to the man with in charge of the referee them, but whenever we meet them, we talk with immediate somebody, we tell we say when the program the near we meet them back, in can still help with them ref the way they officiate this TDS, this youth football right now where they go on. So we can give we because we ask you how much we gonna need. So we tell them say we gonna need like 8, 4 in at one ground, 4 in at the other ground. So we tell we say with the time the near we contact them, then we arrange how we get for do the necessary things. Take it for ask if now we provide kit, we tell them say yes. Now we go give them the official jersey we then get for use for officiate the match. So in terms of officiating, we not get issue with that.
All right, continue for day with me. We can discuss a bit about some of the prizes them we when I don't set aside for the players and that of the teams them throughout the competition. Continue for day with me. Petros, let's come back to you. Petros, now that we look at the national team Leon Stars, we get 2 big fixtures them ahead of we inside September. One will be inside September 4 and September 9. We will play Guinea-Bissau away to Guinea-Bissau, whilst we go host, we go host Ethiopia inside Liberia. And up to this time, all matches then still playing at Liberia.
Yeah, very, very difficult one. And we're really happy at all because if we really young for this qualification, I mean, we therefore need people like the 12 man, we, the spectators, the supporters, yeah. We will come and cheer us about. If they play far away from home, if you see the players and backside they struggle and they find it difficult, at least for they get the kind of enthusiasm and they get the kind of know-how for at least they win the matches there. And in this qualification, yeah, we get so many matches where I think say we may be participating and we may watch where the matches and if we draw or we lost the matches and they due to the 12 man, we I mean already fully will play far away from home. I don't think that the studios get the opportunity to for talk now for the past 2 or 3 times now about the renovation of the national stadium. We I mean we don't cry to government, we don't at least talk to the Chinese government and the Ministry of Sports, National Sports Authority and the government of Sierra Leone for at least and try by all means and the CLBS will play. We will try for play with matches in Sierra Leone rather than we go Liberia and pay huge amount of money. Now the Liberia Council, and at the end of the day, we know they get that kind of money. But if they pay now we want Freetown City Council for host a match, we go pull that money there, I mean 2 or 3 times because if we don't make a match, let's say 15 million per person, we get 35,000 capacity. Now a huge revenue for the football association and for the country itself and for the government of Sierra Leone. Yeah? So they try and we'll listen to the new elected president, Babadi Kamara, say by 2026 November, automatically the stadium will be ready and we go play with home matches now the national stadium. So it's a very, very big news. Next year, by then, the stadium will be ready, coming November again. I mean, we go down at least ready more for at least we play with those matches. And as you made mention, we get matches we for play. We play against Egypt and Liberia. I mean, within that particular matches, we lost by 2 goals to 0. We play against, and Nigeria, although not a CAF match, not the World Cup FIFA qualifier match, automatically again, that may be lead into the 12 man we make all those matches there. And we get some matches back again where I think say it's a must win. The match where you made mention about the 4th of next month, 2025, where na Guinea-Bissau. And we don't see the new executive and new leadership of the technical team department of the national team. The Kalons, Mohamed Kalons and the Keole Conte, the Paul Parker and the McFish and people in the way at least they play the game, they know the game and administrative and they don't know the game per se in terms of football. But I mean theory, they study the game and they get paper for the game. We don't tell you say they go lead to the player into the next level. So we get to first match we'll go play on the 4th and the match they get for do with the Guinea-Bissau side and we'll play far away from home. We will go away and then we'll see how best we'll get all 3 points if we want for stay in the qualification. And mind you, now 16, now 6-man group. 6 countries go there in one group, every day now group A, some countries in 5. And how we go for qualify? Now 1 they go automatically. And mathematical wise, if you watch, you go to see Egypt don't already go. Yeah. So what we need to do, I follow guess a second place. If we find a second place, we go see how we get that kind of that best loser position where they will pick if there are 4 group, 1-1-1 per people and we go gunners up. They will put them together the South Best, then go at least then go play that kind of, I mean, the best loser competition. We want one papa them two will qualify. So automatically, if we come second of the group, it will very, very fine for we, depending on the matches that we will left. Because we see we would go against, I mean, Ethiopia. And we get so many matches them way, at least we don't want for the war at all, for the win. We start to campaign against Egypt, as I said, and Liberia. We lost by 2-0. And the same year again, we go now Ethiopia, we get a 0-0 draw. Again, we come 2024, we come again at Burkina Faso, we get a 2-2 draw. And to Djibouti, we win them by 2-1. And Egypt again, of recent Touma take charge, we see them defeating Cairo by 1-0. And we play in Liberia against Guinea-Bissau, we defeat them by 3-1. And if we want for qualifying, they couldn't defeat Guinea-Bissau, we need to defeat their home and away. On the 4th of next month, we get to go there again, and we don't want less than a victory. We don't want to draw, we don't want to lose. So if we defeat them, automatically, it will be very, very good. And we get for, and Ethiopia back for Cameroon, we don't get to go, let's go to them. If we take a chance again, because we play far away from home, and we will get anybody country in Liberia, we will host the match. I feel say a very smooth one for follow get 3 points. And we want to weigh the precedence of the Football Association on do, and the fact that it don't shift the training session from the SLFA playing field now to the Southern Arena and Abu. For at least the boys them, they prepare their mind physically and mentally, and to see they get this qualification we will go to a qualification where it will come with a huge amount of people in the country together and see how best we go celebrate, irrespective of its tribe or also you come away. Be APC, SLP, PNBC or Mandate Team Limba. The only thing we go unite with na football. So we take part in the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations. We see how we Musa Tum will be score. We see how the streets will be jump parts. We will get that kind of the first match we will play against Algeria. A teams will get Galacticos of players, the likes of the Mares, you name them and the all. We get a goal against them. We skipper when our Fabianski put on a good performance. Again, we'll come back to a one-time and AFCON winner where Ivory Coast. We get a 2-2 against them. You see how the streets be jump out. So the only thing we don't say that the country will unite everybody na sport, a football to be precise. So how we go do then Sunday, I follow at least we prepare the players they mentally good and we see them be readiness. And one thing we I don't get newly at the fact that say the new technical team one for you to home-based players them rather than the foreign-based players them. Okay. And we not say the league they play carry on and then left 2 matches for the league end. But we get certain amount of foreign players them we have for come represent Sierra Leone. I guess one player when Ousmane Kamara, they play for Arsenal youth under 21 team. We see him now the Africa Cup of Nations on under 21 we represents under 20 we represent Sierra Leone, now Egypt. And automatically went for represent Sierra Leone. The Indolo Mustafa automatically get for play the English Premier League for Crystal Palace. Been the youth team, they don't graduate to the senior team due to an injury, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we recover back and even for play for Sierra Leone. We get most of the players that went for play for Sierra Leone. If you watch today, tonight, you go see Jumaba go play for OGC Nice. If you watch again today, you go see Augustus Kabo go play for the Blackburn Rovers. The Alassane again, all the league they don't start. So if the head coach want for use most of the home-based players them for represent Sierra Leone, I'm not going to say it's bad. They're a very, very good team because if you do them say them, you go at least for give the potential, give them at least the opportunity for them go out there and showcase their talents. And why we know that this is a crucial stage. If we want to qualify, you need experienced players them. We don't play international scene, you understand? So I think say the best way we go do, let a mix them 50-50 rather than 40-60. If you count 40, foreign players and 60 all dominated by home-based players. I don't think say a bad, a good. But if we mix them 50-50 from players and we don't play from the European scene, players that in Barcelona, in Japan, they all. I feel saying that a very, very good news for you.
So rather than look at and say we need a mix of national team.
Yeah, combine of the foreign and home-based players.
Experienced players
for qualify. Rather than using players them automatically, we purely not home-based players the way they play for physical one play for all the audience. No, maturity cup of football. We work you understand, we work you know. And work you use anything it will push we into another way at least we self go happy and we self go glad in the country. So a very, very message 50-50 from the players them way the league don't start now European scene and the players them back again where they play at the country.
Assessing the 2 nations them will get for play inside September, Guinea-Bissau and that of Ethiopia. You see say in any way Salone gets the players them way required for able to get a point or either secure win. Now the 2 matches them will get tired of we.
Yeah, you looking at the group, you see the team number way they need to stop we. One way will say Guinea-Bissau and the other team when Egypt. Guinea-Bissau did not defeat to it. They therefore come play Sierra Leone ending of this year I mean, they will play Sierra Leone per se. They will come, we will host them in Liberia ending of this year, where, I mean, that we go play that match they far away from Omia. So the two teams no more where I feel say go be that kind of tight contenders for Sierra Leone. Now either Egypt and Guinea-Bissau. And now we left for a match for Guinea-Bissau. And also say like Ethiopia can be that kind of threat to Sierra Leone because we don't go out there, we get it go. So they need for come on the 9th of, next month in Liberia, and Salves will come get a smooth winning for your side. And the Guinea-Bissau as well. Nkaya will defeat them by 3-1. We see how the defense not be organized as well. Despite when they get calibers of players, then they get players that way they play the Premier League, and they get another players against as well. But so far so good. If you want for qualifying, no pressure on the technical team, no pressure on the players them, because this is not a stepping stone. The head coach will then give the mantle and follow it lead into the next 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. This is for Selbest, it puts and instill more confidence to the players them. Yeah, no pressure to run follow qualify. But if you get way for at least to qualify and use the player them, make you use them the right way and Selbest, because we know what can force in the group. Second, as we runners up, will lead way into another positions where automatically, if we win the other matches and then we will left through the runners up competitions, we will get a spot for the 2026, either America, Mexico or Canada. Even when I present and one for go and witness a particular World Cup qualifier 2026. So far so good. How we get for at least go for go in a competition then. I follow we use the right players them and say the head coach use players then use technical team in the right way for at least elite Sierra Leone in the next qualifiers.
All right, thank you very much. Continue for with me. Name now Petros Kata, of course, the sport journalist. They talk on issues we get to do with local sports in the country. Now I come back to you, Abbas Blah. Abbas, you don't talk about how best I don't prepare for ensure I get a smooth run in tournaments in terms of match officiating and also for check the players then for ensure they fall within the age of 15. Now, let me look at the prize system we wanna get because many a times when they use youthful players them into that kind of competition, I think the motivation, it counts a lot, yeah. So waiting as all the motivations them I don't put aside for them players there because many a times like you look at and see players the way they below 18 you are not transact money, yeah. But now you get still them way you for at least give to the players them with a motivation, really motivate them career, yeah. So waiting as all the motivations they don't put aside.
Yeah, coming to you back, as you earlier said, now young picking them will they come up because looking at 15 years and we decide say we no need for put money like say put in prize money, you win best player, you win best this. No, we cut down the off and we just decide for do like few school things them where we can help with, like when you win man of the match then give you certificate or like a shield because we work on the shield now for give the player for man of the match, then you win best player, best midfielder, a differ. Okay. Like with the Guinea, like a trophy and everything, at least where you be able to take home and show your parents them rather than we can give you 100 million, say yeah, you win man of the match and waiting. Then we get forget like school kids, like I say, we get enough bags where we don't put in for pens, this, that, book and everything. At least you be able to take now use them for your academic studies. Now make they look after young kids them more. Not to like possibly don't pass the age and they thrive but just like can play. It's not about win-win. It's about how we expose the picking them. And the other benefit, like I tell you, it will be opportune for let other picking them back travel. Like we own Club Vintage, we don't go 2 times now Liberia. So now opportunity then they for let the bobo and go expose themselves. And this program also get like a scouting program. The last time they scout like 2 players from the team. We for go now Portugal, but 1 or 2 team make them not be able to go. So then the more now opportunity for the picking them. And now Ghana and Nigeria, the battle would have for host. Maybe it might be Ghana, it might be Nigeria for the big tournament. And then opportunity. Like me really talking also an opportunity for travel before my parents them because of sports at an early age. So we still want to give them platform there to them picking there. We know they can give them money in their hand. Even the managers that we get for tell and say this is not about money, it's about exposure. How we can expose the player. Later, the player can make the money now later for we. So now like then they don't cater for.
Right. So one will say this is a very good initiative for organized competition for under 15 boys them. So how frequent so now for they organize this after this one we on the about for stage?
Yeah, it will be like an annually. Like I tell you, the way we will be doing our plan on the 12. Okay. So in the annually, in your time we'll done there. So the wait now for next year back we go do on there. we be doing Southern Arena, and they will be doing. So when I make this trip, now we try for do this now football academy and the approved school. So it will be like annual tournaments. Every year you will win, you get a team ready now for go for the grand tournament. So say you go play teams them from Ivory Coast, play teams them from Ghana, play teams from Nigeria. Everybody go by the day. Because the last one at Liberia and come. Salon happened for win the one, then the other one, they lost and come out quarterfinals. So now on that kind of basis, then they will fight. So
how the level of compliance don't sound like, you know, for the teams them we don't show interest for can register for the competition?
Yeah, the teams then they come. The teams then they come. You know, say salon football, right now everybody love football in a salon. Some teams not can get management, but the individual where they be in the team, at least they push, they see how best it can help in team for partake in different tournaments. We don't get a lot of teams we don't show up because we talk to teams in that TDS, down at 15 tournaments, and they're willing for play because they look at say, after we don't play TDS, waiting next. Whose tournament again we get. So at least when we bring this initiative to them, they embrace them, they welcome them, then maybe touch and fit say, this is a very good idea. So now the thing and they work on now.
All right. Again, another very important one, get for do it. You know, the two teams them we will not get for select from Saloon, or sorry, we get for imagine the winner and that of the runners up. Yeah. We get for go playing at the big competition. We go either be inside Ghana or the other country we be mentioned. Another challenge where most of the teams in a Saloon can get for do with finance. Mostly where teams can get opportunity for go participate in an international tournament. Most of the time we can see them can cry foul say one goal but money no day. So in a situation we are in, sometimes the winner and that of the runners up gets that kind of challenge. As organizer, there is any way for loan a chipping?
Yeah, we can come halfway and make we look at strong sponsor. We advise all team like for fan sponsor. I believe say if you get sponsorship, then you able look say we able sell with brand with this tournament. At least if a team they come up from Saloon go sell with brand around the country, now a very good important thing for we. And even this tournament say we play locally, we encourage every brand, every organization we want support for coming. Like we get different opportunities for sellouts than branding at these tournaments. So we not limit no more just for players. It also did to the big companies then. Whatever company we want come, the door is open. And we self get for reach out to them in the near future. But we'll wait like next month we go out to the different company there now for sponsor and everything, the tournaments, where we get for gets the grand sponsor win at the face of the tournament, then the other sponsors them. We at least themselves go benefit the media attention, the banner on the jersey and everything. Then we get a print like a jersey for the two finalists. Okay. We get forget the international logo on the jersey. So we don't try to put a lot of things in place. Now that make we just demand that 5,000 euros from the teams. Let them know say in a serious program then they can back on.
All right. So what will be the star prize for the winner and that of the runners-up at the end of the competition?
Well, that will not conclude it. We say we will get the last meeting that we will decide the star prize, and we want to see the cooperation from the teams, because sometimes some teams go say I can't play, but sometimes they will say like we play, we will play later. We know they have a flick there, I can happen. Sure. So we not just one can say we put this way, we not get it from the other teams. Then everybody don't get the round figure. So that's maybe the next interview. I will come play now. We put the trophy, we put everything, the man of the match and everything. We display them. Or if we get for do self the launching, you get for the day, you get take pictures of everything we don't put in place here. We don't walk ahead. We don't buy trophies, buy ball, buy everything. And we display them to people, let them know say these guys are serious and ready.
All right, thank you very much. In name Abbas Blah. Now come to Petros. Petros, in the way of rounding up as time down the bet we now the program. The English Premier League door it's on back, yeah. And the big one comes up tomorrow. Go see Manchester United go play. You know, the guys of Arsenal. So when I take the big one on come up again in the English Premier League.
I'm so happy with that particular encounter today. Don't be the first one between the two sides, because now I'm watching an encounter between the Manchester United side and that of the I mean, the Arsenal side. And I can tell you, say, it's if we repeat tomorrow, whenever Arsenal and Manchester can play in Ali, we can see Manchester can get the lead. Okay. Maybe an handicap lead. And at the routine, at the routine for me on side, as you made mention, Manchester United, I mean, we'll go for a glory, as we want to say, win our glory Man United. And I see the match for like this. It go 3-1 in favor of Manchester United due to the kind of signings them where we use. And whenever we sign star players, we see we made mention of the likes of the Anthony we were saying we make in debut.
Arsenal signed more than Manchester United.
Yeah. Then I will agree to you. But signing past signing, and the way you sign player, if you want to say I can sign 5 or 4 players, but I get 2 players the way I sign them between only 2 players, they can more better or more use or adapt to the system than the 4 or 5 players the way you sign. And we see them signing the Bucharest way. I mean, we want to hijack from them, but still we left them because of when it comes to signing, we can always be on top of the situation in terms of them. And then now we don't go for the Leipzig player when Benjamin Sesko, where I think say if you advance Zlatan Ibrahimovic when Manchester United for my player, I think say another kind of Trende again for Fowler. Automatically, I will say tomorrow, he will then scotch it for Manchester United, and Manchester will get a 3-1 victory against the Gunners when Arsenal way. I mean, I say it go for be a bad one for them and a good one for we want 7 Manchester United. And we see the defending champion with Liverpool starts the campaign yesterday in a 4-2 victory. Then the defending the champion way. They get last season, and they still the mourn the death of and Diego Jota way. I think they're very bad for Liverpool fans. And yes, of course, we see them. They beat Bournemouth, and today again we saw Aston Villa gets a goalless draw against Newcastle Football Club. And today we have seen so many exciting matches them. But the one at which all this week we get for be more watching, we get for be more concentrated, noisy and more watching one. Now the Manchester United match versus the Arsenal we get for beat 3:30. We get for happen at Old Trafford tomorrow.
All right. So lastly, in the way of rounding up, Petros, looking at the Leo Rock Premier League standings, the league only try for wrap up now. Yeah. So how you look at the league itself, the Leo Rock Premier League, will carry on?
Yeah, and the Leo Rock Premier League 2024-2025 season, a season where don't captivate most of the people out there, their attention, because if you go to another venues where the league they play, you go to a SLFA, you see they get a fixed camera where you stand for each and every game. But camera, they not only a camera for like these people and watch a game, but now a camera where we get scouts them where they watch far away from saloon, where automatically they capture with 10 clubs them where they watch. All the Lorient, Easter Lions, the girls, Mighty Blackpool, and then the remaining 4 or 5 clubs them way I don't made mention because of time. And the way they watch them players and they automatically then they send a message to the person way they represent them. They get a very sponsorship from Italy. We're gonna make most of the players them in the next season. They go for continue their career now the European scene rather than Salonia. So we don't make the league this time around not be different. I would say next 2-3 seasons we'll see most of the players them like the Abraham Traore be computer. We don't go now Iceland, so we get for at least for that kind of opportunity to other players them. We see the league be the play, we don't get that kind of opportunity, and this time around we don't get the huge opportunity. And for the table, Easter Lions the lead, he left 2 matches them we get for make the league, and that's not to say go wipe Bantam Football Club in the second place of the race. If they lead them by 6 points. Let's say if Easter Lions lost 2 matches them, the Bantam played today against Bull Rangers, they beat Bull Rangers 5, and they played the other matches and they beat by goals, they beat another match winner 5. Automatically Bantam go win the trophy. So if Easter Lions win 1 part in 2 matches they left, automatically they go count the champion, and the last matches we don't go in. But we don't get 2 representatives now for represent Sierra Leone into the CAF Champions League and CAF Confederation. Easter Lions don't go officially, and the Bantam Football Club don't go officially. And 4 teams are relegated. Mighty Blackpool still a struggle, and Freetown City Football Club, Abacha City, and Camberwell Eagles and Eagles. Wish all the team they good, all the best, and we inside all the Rhodians we go play tomorrow against Wilberforce. Wish them back again, all the best tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much, Petros Kata, of course, for joining me at the program today. About so will be a wrap-up message.
Yeah, we just look at the cooperation for the Sierra Leonean people for this tournament. At least let they allow them kids them for play this tournament, because we said the struggle we get picking them sometimes for take you person picking for go play game. It's not really easy. We can struggle that side also. And also the advocates, we get for reach out to sponsors. Please, with a big loan, open the doors for we, whilst they reach out to us. So that's my main message to the people out there.
All right, thank you so much. In name na Abbas Blah. Of course, it don't tell you a lot about the youth under 15 competition we get for kickstarts in the country. And of course, we always going to bring to an updates with regards to that because we get for do it promoting grassroots football in the country. Well, now all this will get time for, but quick while I just give the fixtures of matches we set for play today. Now the English Premier League, Brighton go play Fulham, Sunderland go play West Ham, and same way so Tottenham go play Burnley, while Wolves go play Manchester City. And of course, the big one comes up tomorrow as we go see Chelsea go play Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Brentford, Manchester United go play Arsenal. We are the most talked about match right now in the country. Well, one for which the two teams all the very best. Well, now all this we get time for. We saw it that we're not going to read the messages them we don't send at the inbox, but hopefully we will continue with the messages and day now we next program now the studio. On behalf of management and staff, may bring to you this edition of the program. My name is Mohamed Kamati. Then I want to wish you a sporting weekend. Goodbye.